Hey, what's going on, guys? Once again, back here with another commentary. This gameplay is on Hardpoint Hijacked. It's from League Play. It was just myself and Dito playing in it. Not against really anyone special or anything. It's a decent gameplay. I think I have a bunch of defends in it, so, I mean, nonetheless, it's good gameplay. So, this commentary was going to be about, I guess, my gaming history. I was going to try and see if I can't fill all of this in as fast as I can here in the next 9 minutes. So I'm going to try and pretty much touch up on my gaming history. For me, gaming started with my grandma. I started playing like Nintendo when I was a little kid at my grandmother's house, playing like Mario Brothers 3 and Zelda Adventures of Link. I was really hooked onto that. Like, we figured out like all the tricks, I wouldn't really say cheats, but we figured out like all the secrets and the tricks, and I mean, we were skipping the worlds, getting the flute in Mario Brothers 3. Finding everything in Zelda. I mean, it was pretty fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I still play those games even today. I've always loved those games because of that. After that, I eventually started playing like PlayStation and PlayStation 2. I was really into like I guess like RPG games, like Legend of Dragoon, Brave Fencer Musashi. Don't know if anyone's ever heard of those games or not. And then like Final Fantasy X and X-2. I was definitely always had fun playing some Blitzball on that. I used to play like burned PlayStation games. A buddy taught me how to do the old system. Like if you had the pop-up PlayStation, you would open it up and you'd stick like a piece of tape where the button would be in the right of the disc, and you pretty much did like a switching method. So we had burned games. They were actually Dragon Ball Z games for the most part. And it was the game would start spinning. You would put in a regular, like any regular game, and as the game started to spin, it would load up that, and then right as it would stop spinning, you would switch the disc real quick before it would start to spin again, and then you did it like 2 or 3 times, and you just keep switching. It was, I don't know, it was like a really weird method of how everything went about trying to switch the discs and to make it work, but it worked, and nonetheless we were playing like Dragon Ball Z PlayStation games back then. After that, then went to to Sega. I think the thing I played the most back in Sega was Sonic. Like, I don't know. I don't think I really played too much else on Sega. I mean, definitely played all the Sonic games. Probably even played like Echo the Dolphin. Which I look at that game today and it's extremely retarded, but back then that was kind of good, I guess, fun to play. Then you started getting a little bit more advanced, and we got Nintendo 64 came out. That was probably the first console shooter game that I got into, and it was GoldenEye. I used to play GoldenEye like every single day with friends. The game was a blast. Of course we'd split screen and we'd cheat and look at each other's screens, and I mean, honestly, who doesn't do that though when you're playing split screen with people? Then we played it was like Battle Tanks or something, and then of course like Mario Kart and Super Mario 64 and Star Fox 64. That one was a blast too. Can't forget Game Boy. Game Boy is something that I still kind of play every now and then. It's very rare now, but I have like, I don't know, I guess one of the Game Boy Advanced or something. I'm not even sure which one it even is anymore, but that's the one thing I've always played Pokemon on. So I know I'm gonna take some heat for playing Pokemon still, but that's a really good game for me to play during like traveling. If I'm gonna be on like a plane for 6 hours, I generally find myself playing Pokemon. Whether I'm starting a new game or continuing an old one, that can be determined still. I don't know. After that, so after N64, that was kind of when Xbox came out. Xbox is where I started getting a lot more competitive with playing, and that was the first thing would be Halo 2. I played Halo 2 like religiously. I had like legit 50s in the game, from Team Slayer, Team Sniping, which Team Sniping was like my favorite to play, and it still is for Halo, is always playing Team Sniping. We used to bridge host, but we never cheated. Like, there was the infamous blue screen, in Halo 2, so anyone that's ever played Halo 2 knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you would start getting standby and you'd be in a blue screen. But we would bridge host only to avoid being modded, so we weren't like cheating. It's not that we relied on host or anything like that. It was just that we wanted to play the game fair. And the only way to do that is once you start getting up to like 48, 49, is you need to basically be host, because if you're not host, someone's going to come in there and mod the game, and you know, that's what they got to do, I guess, to get the win. I played Halo 2 towards Halo 3, and I didn't really know much about Major League Gaming back then. I kind of wish that I did, because I truly do think that if I was into it back then, I probably could have been like, you know, I'd say a top 8 Halo team, and I'd stick to that. Today, no, but back then, yes. And then all of my friends went and bought Call of Duty 4. I was the last of my, you know, friends and group to kind of get Call of Duty 4, and I was pretty much a follower, you could say, really. I was the last to get it. I went to GameStop and I was like, yeah, can I get Call of Duty 4? And they're like, oh, you want to play this game? I think we might have one copy left. And I was like, oh, is it that big of a deal? And, you know, of course they gave me that dumb look like, how's this kid never heard of Call of Duty before? So then eventually I got Call of Duty 4, and from that moment on, I never really touched other games again, aside from like sports games. I mean, I've always gotten the next NHL, next Madden, etc. But outside of that, it's really just continuing to play Call of Duty. That was then when I got into competitive play, which really was through game battles. So anytime anyone ever asks, you know, someone and they tell you that, oh, game battles, that's true. I mean, it's not a lie. Game battles is actually a really great place to start, even though about had more than half the time you play it now, you're going to get hit offline or lagged out, or, you know, it's sad nowadays because too many people cheat, but nonetheless, it's still a great place to go to start. And of course, as well, with, you know, 360 icons stepping out, you know, huge, you know, shout out to Paul. You can now play daily tournaments, and, you know, they're not daily, but I mean, almost every Saturday you're gonna have a free entry tournament. You have nothing to lose from entering it. You know, that's a great opportunity to be able to play against some of the pros as well. So I definitely recommend that. So then my first competitive team would have been Automatic Reload. I was the leader of it. I made the team with a couple really close friends, and we played together throughout COD 4 and MW2 and World at War. And then at the end of MW2 was when we did like a merge type thing, weird with Obey. I don't know, it was weird. It was like a GB merge thing. And then I pretty much ended up coaching Obey for MW2 and coached them at Nationals. As soon as that event was done, I joined with Envy. So pretty much at the beginning of Black Ops 1, I joined Envy as a part of management. I hate the title of being like classified as a media manager, and because I really do so much more than just media. It's more of like social. I mean, I don't really know the real way to go about it. Pretty much we just put like down as management. You could say media manager, public relations, social manager, whatever, you know, it is. It's bottom line. I do management stuff for EnVyUs. I'm not a competitive player for Team EnVyUs. I am part of management. I've still played on the side, like, for other teams at events. So, like, Black Ops 1, I played for a different team for each event at MLG just to be able to still play. And then I started playing again more serious around MW3. Near the end of it, I started playing with Folsom, who was a great dude, and he was a sniper. He was part of Envy Sniping, and we honestly had never really talked prior to that much. And then we started teaming together, and after that, we played an event at UMG Chicago. After that, we stopped teaming. So after I stopped playing for New Breed, I then started to coach 4-place team, which at the time was Caliber, and then it turned into being Icons Black. So I coached them at MLG Dallas, and then after Dallas, I realized I wanted to play again. So then after that, I left them, and I started teaming again with my buddy Vert, who I had teamed with before in MW3 in the beginning of MW3, before I kind of stopped playing. Then I teamed with him for High Hopes, and then recently I stopped playing again with that, but that's because of just not really enjoying this game. I honestly just suck at this game now. So yeah, I said it. I suck at this game. But no, really though, I have so much going on now, time restraints. And that's gaming history in about 9.5 minutes, as fast as I could sum it up. If you guys want to hear more, I can do more. Outside of that, leave comments. Let me know what you guys want. And hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Take care, guys. Peace. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed that commentary about my gaming history. Been meaning to get that out for a while. Finally got around to it. If there's anything else you guys want to know about my gaming history or just anything in general, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. If you haven't already, please check out the trailer to my upcoming montage. We should be done by the end of the month. That's going to be in one corner, and any other random video is going to be in the other corner. Aside from that, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Peace.